Welcome back to Study Smart Australia, the podcast where we uncover the truth behind successful visa applications. I'm your host, Sarah, and today's episode dives into something rarely talked about, yet absolutely crucial for every international student: emotional storytelling. Because behind every approval letter, there's more than paperwork. There's a person, a journey, a reason. Joining us today is Tom, Senior Education and Migration Expert at GTEexperts.com.au, who's helped hundreds of students turn refusals into approvals. Tom, welcome back.
Thanks, Sarah. Always great to be here. And yes, this topic is close to my heart because after years of writing and reviewing genuine student statements, I've realized one truth. Visa officers don't approve applications. They approve people.
That's powerful. But a lot of students and even agents believe that a perfect, genuine student statement is one that's filled with data, academic records, or detailed structure. Why isn't that enough?
You're absolutely right. That's one of the biggest misconceptions. For years, I experimented with all kinds of formulas, more structure, more facts, even inserting data points to show employability. But none of it worked consistently. What actually made the difference was human connection. The genuine student statement that got approved, especially in complex cases, were the ones that told a real story. A story that showed who the applicant truly is, their challenges, their motivation, their values.
Oh, wow. It seems you do a lot of experimenting. I remember you mentioning a powerful case recently, a woman named Brittany from the UK. Can you share what happened?
Yes, Brittany's case is one I'll never forget. She was 41 years old and her previous student visa had been refused. The reason? Her genuine student statement was copied, something we still see far too often. When she reached out, she said, "Tom, do I still have a chance?" And I was honest with her. I told her, "You're from a trusted country, but your age and course choice don't align. If we do everything perfectly, your chances are around 40%. The only thing that can change that is your story. Tell me everything."
And did she open up?
She did. What she shared next was incredibly personal. She told me about going through a divorce, about losing one of her twins to a rare illness, and how caring for others had given her a sense of purpose again. At that moment, I realized this wasn't about justifying her age or her career gap. It was about who she became through that journey. So, we rebuilt her genuine student statement around her truth. It wasn't just words anymore. It was her voice, her resilience, her heart. When her new statement was submitted, the case officer saw her not as a statistic but as a person, and a few weeks later her visa was granted.
That's beautiful and powerful. So why does emotional storytelling work so well in visa applications?
Because officers are human too. They read hundreds of statements each week, and most sound identical. But the ones that stand out are sincere. Emotion builds trust. It reveals character. It makes the details believable and memorable. It shows why the applicant is genuine, not just that they ticked all the boxes. That's what Home Affairs means when they talk about the genuine student statement. It's not about perfection. It's about authenticity.
For students listening right now, and even education agents, what's your advice on how to start writing with immersion?
Start with why. Why do you want this course, this country, this opportunity? Then connect it to your real life, your background, your struggles, your turning points. Avoid generic phrases like, "I want to gain international exposure." Instead, share what happened in your life that made you choose this path. And if you're an education provider or agent, don't write for the student. Help them express their real story. That's what we train teams to do in our Genuine Student Statement Masterclass.
Tom, before we wrap up, any final words for students preparing their next genuine student statement?
Yes, your story is your power. Be honest. Be human. Be real. Because visa officers don't approve documents. They approve people. And when your statement carries truth, purpose, and emotion, it connects. And that's where approvals happen.
That was Tom from GTE Experts, reminding us that behind every successful visa lies an authentic story. If you'd like to learn how to write a stronger, compliant, genuine student statement, or train your team to guide students better, visit gteexperts.com.au or follow at GTE Experts on Instagram. Thanks for listening to Study Smart Australia. See you next time. And remember, your story matters.